Good day, everybody. It's me, Sarah Baska. Welcome back to Minecraft Survival, episode number 16. I kind of can't believe this happened. How could you have actually let this happen? So last episode was episode number 15, started with a recap. Then we did a project right behind us. I was supposed to reveal the seed, and I didn't reveal the seed. I'm so sorry. That is actually completely your fault. You were meant to ask me, if you can remember. You were meant to ask me later in the episode when I wasn't busy doing anything about the seed, and you just didn't ask me. And if you did ask me, well, you didn't ask me loud enough. So, yeah, that is actually completely and entirely your fault. I can't apologize for that. However, seed revealed. The world seed for this world is that number right there. So this is a Java world, but that number being so short like that, it's going to work on Bedrock Edition 2. The word that I typed in to get this seed, pretty sure it was that word. The location of the base is right here. That's right. If you create the seed in your world and you go to this exact location, then you should actually have Terry here. You should have the spider farm, the APM. You should literally have like all of this stuff, even what's behind me. I believe that's how it works. And then after you watch the episode, you go into the world, it'll update, and all of this stuff will be here too. Like whatever I add today. Welcome back, everybody. If you're an empath and you pay attention to all of the details, then you may have noticed something, like right off the bat. Gold helmet, it's out again. It's time to go back into the nether. Today we're going to add a factory. Yes, that's right, a factory. But I'll actually tell you a little bit more about the factory later on, once we're back from the nether, because inside of the nether, something big that we need to find. When we first went into this beautiful, perfect nether a couple episodes ago, we found 3 biomes. 3 out of the 5. One of the other biomes is the biome that I need to find today. The Soul Sand Valley. Now right over here, by our nether spawn, we have a gigantic lava ocean, and I can't tell, is that netherrack, is that soul sand? Maybe it's even both. I'm not too sure. But the first move is definitely down by the lava ocean, find a strider, put the saddle on the strider, get on top of the strider, wart fungus on a stick on the strider, and then we explore the lava ocean. We find everything that we need to find, hopefully like right away. Really, specifically, I'm looking for like 1 block today at the beginning of the episode. That block is not going to be blaze related at all. It's actually going to be soul soil. So, lava ocean. How do we get down from this spot right here? I'm thinking just a staircase. The staircase will probably do fine. I mean, I don't see why not. Let's just make a staircase right here. Go straight down to the lava ocean. I can see it now. We walk into the lava ocean. Strider right away. Soul Sand Valley right away. And then we're done. We're done. Easy. There we go. Easy enough. That's the staircase. That's perfect. But the only problem with the staircase, I need to actually be able to use this thing in case of emergency. You know, we have to flee. You know how it is sometimes. So, gonna fix that up and should probably build it out of a cobblestone too. We don't need the staircase getting exploded. Anything like that. A catastrophe, even. I believe that is the English word for it. A catastrophe. That wouldn't be good. I'm thoroughly convinced that basically every single... Oh, you already have a saddle even. Where was your rider? Have you abandoned them? We can't trust that strider. Definitely not. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that everything about this nether is like pretty much perfect. Look at this. Strider's even right here. This is all that we need. We get on this, we hold this, and we can go wherever we need to now, especially not by the magma cube. Strider Tower. Wow. Even a Strider Tower here. This is exactly what I'm saying. It's all perfect. Is this the Soul Sand Valley? Not looking like it. It's mostly perfect. This place is mostly perfect. Oh, no. Lava ocean. Lava ocean. You've deceived me. You're not a lava ocean. You're a lava lake. It's essentially worthless. Maybe we can go over there. Well, this is equally as worthless. This is where we started from. Maybe there's another way we can go. Oh, no, we don't. Not right now, Gas. I'm way too busy. No, not right now. Are we surrounded by basalt deltas on every single side? Because that's basically what I'm starting to believe. There's even more basalt delta over here, which might be nicer for sailing, but it's definitely not a Soul Sand Valley. Hold on a minute, maybe I take this back. This is the basalt delta, but you know what this is right over here? All of the soul sand. It's been right here all along. The Soul Sand Valley. It's right here. This is the next biome. That leaves us one more nether biome that we have to find. The warp forest or the crimson forest. But Soul Sand Valley. We don't need that forest today. The soul soil right there. That's the only reason I found this location. Right here, Strider. Right here. Perfect. Thank you. I'll only be a quick second. Just a couple pieces of this block and then we can get out of here to safety. I know what you're thinking. Don't go too far. No. Don't go too far. You're probably wondering where my shovel is. Well, I have a shovel. But in reality, I got scammed. There is no shovel. The hand will have to do. I only need like 3 boxes of stuff after all. 29, 30, 31, 32. Half a stack. Perfect half a stack. I think that's actually 33. A little over half a stack. Yeah, that's even more perfect. Time to get out of the nether. Time to go back home. I think it was that way, basically. Home sweet home. Not that I live in a nether fortress. It's just the nether fortress next to the portal. I would never live in one of these things. Never. Strider friend, listen friend, you've helped us so much. There's no way I'm gonna leave you here, just in the lava ocean with all of these savage wild striders. You get to have a special house. Can you walk through fire? Oh, of course you can. You can. You're gonna have a special house somewhere over here. As soon as I clear that thing out. Alright, Strider, into the hole. You're gonna go inside of that hole right there. You won't leave anywhere because it's too deep for you. You stay right there. I'll be back for you a little bit later. One day we'll build you a house, but not today. With the soul soil in hand, it's time to move on with today's episode. Next part of the episode is going to be a build. There's a build that I want to set up. To set that build up, truthfully, I've always wanted to try and build a build using iron blocks. Iron blocks on a build. I mean, iron blocks aren't like the worst looking ore block, right? Like, I think these things look pretty decent. I think we would definitely pull off a build with these things, and if not, then this episode never happened. It'll be our little secret together. This iron farm actually isn't functioning up to my standards, like, at all. I built this farm a couple different times, different updates, different worlds, different spots. This is the worst performing one out of all of them. I don't know if it's like a 1.18 loading thing, maybe because I built it so high up in the air. But when I'm down there, like, really, really close to the thing, the chunk is definitely loaded in. When I'm working down there, the iron farm doesn't seem to actually be pumping out iron like it should be, so might have to build another one day, but for now, a stack of iron blocks, that should definitely do. Stack of iron blocks, tons and tons of copper blocks as well. We're gonna need all of those things. I hope I have more somewhere. Cobblestone, stone. Cobblestone, bring it to the crafting table, turn it into a furnace. Furnace, coal, cobblestone, into stone. Alright, so in the last episode we set up Terry. One thing that I discovered when I was setting up Terry is Terry kind of blends into the hill over here, which, by the way, I made some very minor changes to Terry. Let me know if you can spot them. Very, very small changes to Terry. I think that makes the shape look a little bit better. But anyways, when we were working on Terry, I realized that Terry kind of really blends into all of the dirt tones on the hill. To make Terry stand out, easy solution. We set a build up on the hill next to Terry, should make the skull stand out, should add a build to the world, and should help us get basalt. So basalt is a really, really nice block, especially since the addition of smooth basalt. I like it. The problem is, I've never really set up a basalt generator early enough in a world, so I can actually start using basalt on a lot of the builds. Today, that all changes, because we'll be setting up a basalt generator, and, wait for it, a basalt generator. That's right, not 1, not 2, but 3 basalt generators inside of this build, and the build is built out of blocks of iron. I think it should be pretty cool. Now let's talk about the build a little bit. We're going to put it right in here. The build needs to be sizable, but also at the same time, like, not too sizable. I don't want this thing to be like the biggest thing in the world. What I'm thinking here is road out front of the build. That'll look nice, especially from a distance. We could build it up a little bit. Maybe we have the build start, like, I don't know, somewhere in here, and then it can go down that way if we have enough room, and go back this way. Back this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, and then maybe we pop it out more if we need to. Or we can tuck it back, like maybe 1 more or something. I want the build just to stay close, so maybe like 5-ish, and then this way. I don't know, let's double it. Why not? We'll try out doubling it. I like a rectangle build. That means 10. We're gonna need 10 this way. Okay, the size is the size that we just said, and I think that's good, but I am thinking that maybe we shift this back like 2 more blocks. This space in here is really, really big, and I want to have the factory sitting down there. It's going to be a little bit taller. I don't want it to block these builds, but I do think it can get a little bit closer. Like I said, maybe 2, 3 blocks. Move it in a little bit more. We have more room in the front of the build to decorate it. Yep, makes perfect sense. But I do think the size is good. I think the side is going to work. Now to get down to the build from the other paths that we already have, I've already figured it out. I think what we're going to do is run a staircase, like right in here, in between that build right there and this build. It'll cut off of the main path right there, go down, wrap around the build, walk up to the build. It's perfect. Now, while I make a little bit of progress on the build, start to actually, build the build, I'd like to talk about something big that has been happening in my life. So, I like animals. I really, really like animals. Like, they're one of my favorite things in the world. It's just pure joy. I mean, who does not like pure joy? If you're ever feeling sad, my life advice for you is find an animal and just hang out with the animal. Maybe that will help. If you're ever feeling happy and you want to feel, like, even more happy, then find an animal and hang out with the animal. And, yeah, hopefully that will make you, like, a million times more happy. That would be great. So, for a while, there's been this cat that has been wandering around by my house, and for reference, where I live, it's like freezing right now, like cold this time of the year. January, I was talking about why I hate January. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. January is a disgusting month, it's freezing. So anyways, there's been this cat, and it's been outside since like before Thanksgiving. Initially, Jordan and I, my wife, we were thinking that this is just somebody's like cat, like living in the neighborhood or something. However, I guess I should throw a little bit of a warning here if you're upset by sad things, but don't worry, there's a happy ending, and it's okay. But just so you know, warning. Anyways, cat, there's this cat, and it keeps coming back to our house. Now, for the longest time, this cat was really, really afraid of us. We have this couch outside. We first found the cat curled up on the couch, like super adorable, but the whole time we figured just in case this isn't somebody's cat, we would put food out. So we had been putting food out for like a while. Mossy Stone Bricks. Repeat that process over and over and over again for a while without very much change at all, until a week ago. A week ago now, or about at this point, we were finally able to get close enough to the cat to actually bring the cat with us, take it to the vet, get it checked up. Thankfully, it's doing good, but there's no owner. Like, at this point, I think we've practically gone to every single place where you can post for a missing cat online, and nothing. Does this cat even exist? Is she real? Anyways, wrapping up the story here, we gave the cat a name. The cat's name is Dottie. Dottie is a girl. Dottie is very, very sweet. And until further notice, Dottie is ours. We're keeping Dottie until we can hear anything else about her, try and figure the situation out. She's super sweet. Well, I think I've got it. I'm really happy with how the build is turning out, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. I'm like fulfilling all of my dreams right here. So, here's what I have. I have a top part of the build right there. Then I have the roof. I have this chimney. I'm thinking soul fire in the top of the chimney, lava pouring down the rest of the thing, iron bars inside of this thing, except small problem. I have essentially drained the iron farm, except, good news, look at all of this iron that I have extra right here. I can easily afford it for this build, but definitely gonna have to AFK up there. Now, down here from the ground, this is what we're looking at. We have a building with a slanted roof, definitely factory vibe for sure. Then I'm thinking a steeper slant up there on a separate roof line. That's just kind of look for looks, though. Then we have the grand entrance right here. We walk in, it feels so grand, and okay. I will admit it, it's kind of small, but I think what we could do is do basalt generator over there, basalt generator over there, and then the big one, the real deal, the actual machine here with observer and piston and everything like that. We put that one right back here in the wall, and then this is the main one we use. These two ones are for show, and that's the build. It's like pretty simple. I think it's coming along pretty nicely. Now I did the path over here. The path winds around. It goes up right here. Needs some fences right in there for sure. But up here, it's pretty much done. We have a lantern. This area that I did last episode. Walk up here. Walk up here. Boom. We're connected. Except that one should probably just be a path too. Well, yeah. There we go. That's the path. That's most of the build. Like, the main part of it. And that's how we're doing. While I've been working on this build, I did come to a realization, though. That realization has to do with what we don't actually have. So this is going to be a basalt generator. To generate basalt, you need lava. Lava, yep, we can easily get that. We also are going to need soul soil. We already have that. That's why we went to the nether. You remember. We're also going to need blue ice. I don't have any blue ice at all. Uh-oh. But really, don't worry. I think it'll be fine. The nice thing about ice is we could actually craft it up on the mountain. Well, actually, now that I think about it, there might be blue ice in this mountain. I didn't even realize that. But the other plan was just take the packed ice and craft the blue ice. That's a sheep. All right. Okay, so anyways, no blue ice, but also no big deal. We'll be able to solve that problem, like, right away. I was also thinking that if we had to, we could go explore a little bit. Exploring's not a big deal. There's a big ocean right here. Maybe there's an iceberg. Couple more things to finish off the build here. Copper slabs all over the roof. That'll be kind of cool looking. In here, can we hang a lantern? Definitely. We could definitely hang a lantern right there. That'll look nice. And that's the build, for the most part, minus the details. I don't think it looks too bad. Blue ice time. Now, up here on top of the mountain, just in case this doesn't go as planned, right here, packed ice, okay, that's cool. Blue ice. Is there blue ice anywhere up here? I can't remember if they put blue ice on top of these mountains. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it's all packed ice. Well, packed ice is fine. We need 9 for a single block of blue ice. That's no big deal. There's tons of packed ice up here. We need 3 blocks of blue ice. That's literally it. So that means 27 blocks of packed ice. Yeah, piece of cake. We're going to explore the ocean too, though. We're right here, and I've never seen any of it. I think that's kind of weird. Factory views? Yes, factory views. That's what it looks like from over here. When it's still not done. Anyways, ocean. Over there by the base is a little bit of a bay. If we go out here past Carrot Island with the big potato farm, we should have a giant ocean, like in between these two islands out there. But really quick, look at the base from over here with the builds on the thing. Like, it looks so cool. I love looking at these kinds of things. Ocean, ocean, ocean. I think this is an ocean, or is this all just a gigantic river? Maybe this is all just a river. Yeah, it doesn't look really like an ocean at all. It kind of looks like a river. A big river. Or a river. Wow, well, I guess you learn something every day. See, this whole time, all along, I always thought I was living next to a gigantic ocean with possibly the opportunity to find like an ocean monument and cool things like that out here. But no, it's all a bay. That's an amazing looking mountain from over here, but I wish this was an ocean. What can I say? Wait a second, these mountains keep going. There are gigantic mountains, like, all over this area. Right there, it's one kind of forming. Over there, there's one kind of forming. They both get hilled off like that, but mountains, and even more mountains. I'm gonna need ink sacks for this next part. So sorry about this, Squid. Really sorry about that. Wait, you're telling me these are really the first ink sacks in this entire world? Okay, that's kind of crazy. So that's not an ocean, which is a little bit of a bummer, but really, it's no big deal. We have everything we need right over here. Lava, 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 lava. Look here, if we're going to pull this off, we're going to need to think about this. Fire needs to be contained. I don't have game rule fire spread off. I like to play with it on. Feels more real. What I'm saying here is if we're going to do this, we got to do this right. We have one try, essentially, to get this down. So I'm thinking obsidian below where the lava goes. Then I think it needs to flow onto soil. I think that's how that goes. Fill that in. Then it touches the blue ice. And then in here is where we contain the lava. I think, right? No, that's not it. That's not it. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it's the other way around. No way. What? Oh, that's it. 3 blue ice. Coming right up. All right, let's run through that one more time. We do the obsidian right there. We do the soil on the ground right there. 100% sure about that. We do that right there, that right there. This contains the lava. Hopefully the lava doesn't actually spread out to anything else. Gonna have to be careful about that one. And then we put the lava right there. Give it a second. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly it. That's 100% what we needed the lava to do. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. 2 basalt generators right there. Fully contained. Hopefully no fire will spread. Again, I'll worry about it in a second. But then we're going to have a machine in the back room. Machine right there. Additionally, in the side of this thing, where the chimney of this factory is, we're going to have a lava pouring down, all the way straight down. Stay contained, please. Yes, it's going to pour straight down. It should, I think. And then what we'll do is we'll fill all of this in with iron bars to, of course, like, make sure the lava stays in there. And I think, I don't know. I think if the lava is fully closed off, it won't spread, right? Like, that's how it works. So it's going to be fully closed off inside of there. It's going to look cool. It's going to light it up. Definitely going to stand out as a factory from a ways away. I'm excited about this now. Alright, so that's done. For this next part, we need the very first redstone components of this world. It's a big day today. A piston, an observer, and then we need redstone dust as well and building blocks. Piece of cake. So, how do we want to do this? We're definitely going to have the basalt pouring out of the wall, so we can do that right there. Maybe we could have the blue ice being shown off. Blue ice is kind of cool looking. Then we could tuck the lava, like, back in the wall over here. So, I think what I could do, just to make sure the lava doesn't actually get, like, dug up or anything like that, is we encase it in cobblestone. Then it'll know. With the lava pour out right there into that spot, that's perfect. What we're going to do is have a piston push this stuff forward, so then we don't have to worry about the basalt burning up in the lava. You see, if I use this one right here, aim at the obsidian, I will never break that block. If I use this right here, sometimes like that right there, the basalt gets burnt up. That's a big problem. It's not lossless. We want this thing to be lossless if possible, which is 100% possible. So we have random blocks right there. I think we can just fill that in. We don't really need that spot. Then to finish this thing off, redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust right there. But it's going to be noisy. Like, really, really noisy. But there's a workaround, an on-off switch, so we can stop it from being noisy. So on-off switch goes right there. We'll make that look a little bit better in a second. Hit that. Then I think hit that again. And this is going to happen. So noisy, like I said. But look at this. Now I can stand out here, take the basalt out. It will never get burnt up by the lava at all. and it's not really any slower either. It's just really, really noisy, and then when I'm done, turn it off, and it turns off, and I could dig this right there, turn that back on like that. You see? That's how it works. It's a flawless, perfectly fine-tuned machine. Fill this in right here, make it look like, I guess, like, maybe like a pipe going back into the wall. We could leave it exposed. That might look cool. So a couple more iron blocks. That's good. Now I just need to make that look a little bit better right there somehow. So cover that with something. Maybe, actually. Cover that with iron bars. I think I have more. Cover this with iron bars. We've got a little bit of blue going on in this build. So how about warp slabs? Warp slabs look good, but we could definitely level it up even more with this in here. Strip that every once in a while. Maybe, actually. That's kind of intense now that I look at it. Is that too intense? No, why not? Why not? It adds detail. Windows, easy. I actually can't believe that we haven't done this until now, but black stained glass panes. Black stained glass panes on the outside of this thing provides a little bit of contrast because it's so light. That'll look nice. Doors on the build, I'm pretty sure there's like essentially only one choice. Iron doors. They have to be iron doors and they have to face the right way. Yep, that's perfect. Is a factory really a factory without any lanterns? No, it's not. Extra chest and a furnace. Fancy blue lantern, yes. Table, blue light. Outside, nothing's burning, which is a really, really good sign. Except for that fire. Blue fire in the top. Small stream and pond out back. Why not? I like slabs. They're nice. One of the coolest parts about having my starter house up in the sky is being able to go up into the sky after I finished a build and just look at it from the sky. It's like a literal, real-world map. Basalt Brothers, right there, fully finished and ready to go. Look at how much happier the sheep are with their mushroom farm and grass all over the ground, by the way. They love it in there. They're so happy. So the factory, this is the very first time I've ever built something like this, and I'm really happy with it. Building with iron blocks, yeah, definitely really fun. Definitely want to do it again. In copper too, I feel like the combination is so nice. Like both metals, both really cool looking. Basalt Brothers Mining Co. That's the name of this place down here. Now, I went ahead and decorated the ground down here. I was thinking maybe a couple red flowers, red with the iron. Looks really, really nice together. What is this mess right here? Well, that's a good question. I've been trying to get the answer from them as well. It's a pile of junk, old discarded machines that they leave laying around. They promise that they're all safe and stuff, but I don't trust them. I wanted to set up some kind of wall in front of the factory so, you know, you don't fall off of the factory down into the water down there. Maybe eventually I could see like a boardwalk down there or something, but that's not the case right now. I needed a wall. I came up with it. Basalt right here, the very first use of basalt in this world. I seriously plan on using this stuff like quite a bit. Like it's really, really cool looking. Not only the polished, but like the smooth one and just the normal one as well. It's a really nice block. I had extra iron bars, so I put those in here as well. I just checked the iron farm. There's 3 stacks back inside of it already, so not bad. The Basalt Company, though, here we go. We have the grand entrance right here. We walk in. I added a machining bit right there. This whole back wall is meant to be the machine, of course. And then the actual proper machine itself right there. The on-off switch, the Basalt. Anytime I need Basalt, all I need to do, like before an episode or whatever, is just stand in here and mine the Basalt. And the process can be a little bit slow, but it's completely lossless, and it was really, really easy to set up, so, I mean, I can't complain. If I want to, I could speed things up maybe a little bit, not even always though, by coming over here and just mining the basalt like this. So the option is here. The obsidian being below the lava means I will never actually be able to dig all the way through that block, but this one burns basalt. So basalt to no burn, all we need to do is to go back over there and use that. You get the point. There's another one over here. The floor didn't really change too much. It's a small building, but I think this is perfect. For now, this will be able to supply us with all of the basalt that we're going to need. That's it for episode number 16. I hope you enjoyed it. The Basalt Company is the newest addition to our world over here. I really like how the builds are starting to fit in and come together. Dergner, BuildGeek, Divins, thank you all so much for the support. What do you think? What should we do next? Let me know down below. Also down below the video, the like button. I would appreciate it if you hit that like button real hard. Links are in the description. Subscribe if you're new. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. It's been me.